Audio check. Do you think the kitty smelled its own farts? Hello, Super Bubble, Ollie, Tim, Dave, Legamoof, Techno Kitty, and Pixie hidden behind the camera. You can tell that I have my, what's it called? It's one of those seasonal affective disorder light thingies. I have that on so you can see my shadow moving. I don't know if it does anything, but just lately I've been putting it on anyways at the beginning of stream. And yes, those are two very flat and fluffy and fluffing kitty cats. They've both been quite enjoying my nice warm cozy room. It was kind of frosty again today, so it's been a bit colder. And also they spent most of this morning whipping around the entire house, beating the shit out of each other and trying to murder the Christmas tree, so basically they've expended all their energy and haven't really slept much today. So now they're making up for lost time. Which I'm okay with. Sorry, I crinkled something. I'm sorry. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, funny faces. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to make interesting noises so that you'd sit in a weird position. Yeah. Now the camera's not good on you. You can sleep the other way. I normally go get my tray at like 4. And at like 3:40, Pixie came up and meowed at my door and meowed at me until I came down and fed her. And then I'm like, no, I'm gonna go lay down again. I'll get my tray at 4.
What's the difference between A hippo and A hippo? One is very heavy, the other is a little lighter.
That's a good one, Arman. I'm gonna finish my sentence and then I'll read that. I've already forgotten what my sentence was. Oh, yeah. So at like 3:40, Pixie came up and was like, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. So I went downstairs and I fed the cats and I'm like, well, fuck it. I've got 20 minutes. I'm going to go sit in bed again for a little while longer and then I'll make my tray. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Pixie? Okay. Yeah, you're going to be a silly goof? There's Pixie being a goof. She's like, let me go. Let me out. Meow. So yeah, she was like, feed me, feed me, feed me. So I went downstairs, fed them, both of them, because obviously the kitty shows up as soon as food is put out. I come back upstairs, I sit down for 20 minutes, and then the kitty, like, Pixie comes up, sits on my bed, kitty comes up, sits on my lap, and I'm like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to get my tray now? Alright. Well, kitty may or may not leave us now, because kitty may or may not follow Pixie. Are you going out? Or are you just stretching on the floor? Oh, here you go. Are you going or are you staying? Are you going or staying? Okay. I will assume that for now you are staying. Does that behind your door too? Yeah. Christmas is over. Guess you don't need this tree anymore. Well, the thing is, like... I'm going to thank our man and then we'll get back to that. Thank you, our man, for the biddies. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is very heavy. The other is a little lighter. That's a good one. I appreciate that. I appreciate the biddies in general, but I appreciate the joke. It's a good one. There was a brief period of time where I considered and got interested in learning lighter tricks. I had a lot less care for my own body and safety at the time, though, so... Cat flaps for internal. These doors are no joke. I feel like it would be not worth it. That's a very cute position you're in, though, kitty cat. I approve. What was I saying? Oh, the Christmas tree. Yeah, so, like, I think I told this, but the other day, the kitty ran into the hallway chasing a bauble, and I'm like, well, I mean, that's to be expected. So I go, like, I tell it off, and then I go into the living room to, like, you know, do something about it. Fucking Pixie is underneath the Christmas tree murdering 2 baubles. And it's like, oh, so your cool big sister knocked some baubles off the tree and then you're just chasing it in the hallway. Like, Pixie was literally tearing ribbons off of baubles that are gonna have to be re-hot glued, basically. And since then, they've basically been tearing the lights off of the bottom, attacking the... what is it called? Not tinsel, but you think over here they call it tinsel, but it's the garland. And knocking baubles off. And they knocked one of the branches off because it's a fake tree. They managed to kick one off or something, which is actually kind of impressive. And then they've just been kicking the shit out of that one that's on the floor because they're like, oh, it's a hoofy kicker toy. It's like, no. So even today when I was having breakfast and Tim and I were sitting downstairs, and playing with the cats because they were both being full of piss and vinegar, Pixie literally was like standing up on her hind legs and just like attacking a bauble like 1.5 feet up the tree from the inside of the tree. And we're like, no, don't do that. And then she's like, oh, I'm going to attack this instead. Oh, I'm going to attack this instead. So we like threw a crinkle ball and then she chased after that and they just were whipping around. It was actually really funny because at least twice Pixie would dash at Techno Kitty and Techno Kitty would jump like 1.5 feet in the air and like do that flip around thing that cats do. It was really funny. But yeah, multiple times they were both like, oh, we're just going to like, you know, hop up into the tree. I think when we threw the crinkle ball to distract Pixie, she actually jumped through the tree, like over a garland between the branches to go to the crinkle ball. And it's like, really, Pixie? Really? You really gotta do that? So anyways, I don't know how many people are interested in watching me play The Sims right now, but I really want to finish this build, so gonna try and do that. And my plan, my thought is that maybe throughout the rest of the week after I finish this build, maybe I'll do some of those demos or like try a different game or something. I'm not gonna like quit playing The Sims. I have a million things I want to do in The Sims and I've spent way too much money on it. I'm still really into it, but I definitely want to kind of mix things up and not just play The Sims for sure. It's so bad that I've considered making YouTube videos about The Sims. Like, literally. That's how bad that's how bad I've got it. That I'm like, maybe I'll just make YouTube videos of The Sims, because it's not as popular on stream, but I really want to make content. I really want to play it. So and that needs adjusting. Look at that cat. Look at that cat butt. Primed for farts. Alright. Also, I don't know why, but like my launcher hasn't changed since I started playing. But every time I watch somebody else play this game, their launcher looks different. And I don't know if that's like because I launch it from Steam? Or is it... Do I need to connect to the internet? Does that make it not? No, it's still the same. Don't know. Like, I literally watched a video of somebody playing this game, like, less than a week ago, and it's like, okay, so this is a current... But, like, the thing is, I have the EA launcher open. Like, the EA app is open when you launch through Steam. So, I don't know why it would be different. Hello, Nisa. There you are. Right, Nisa? Oh, I don't know if I was supposed to click on that, but oh well. But yeah, like, this fucking launcher hasn't changed. But when I watch other people's videos, like, it's fun, and oh god. One of the video ideas I had was, like, just going through the different updates and seeing, like, when things were added, because it blows my mind as, like, a new player to be like, they only added, like, bunk beds, like, I don't know, like a year or two ago. You know, they only added curved walls when? They only added toddlers when? Just some of the shit that's like, you know, if you're a new player, you don't have the history. And it's really funny watching back, like, because basically I started thinking about that because I was watching back the LGR reviews, because I've seen all those videos before, but I was watching them in chronological order. I know! Like, I know, but, like, if I tried to, like, list all the things I knew about, I probably would forget things, but, like, you underestimate how many things how many videos I've watched. But yeah, like, Sims and pools is, like, fucking synonymous. And yeah, they launched without pools. Like, just ridiculous, some of the shit that they just didn't even bother. Like, from what I understand, it was supposed to be like a, more of like an online game or something, right? So that's why there was no toddlers and stuff, because they just thought everyone would be playing as young adults or whatever. I don't know. It's a whole thing. But yeah. What was the one thing? Like, laptops didn't get added until, like, Strangerville or something. Yeah, curved walls got added. And that's the thing, like, when I made my first build in this... Actually, if I go... Oh, yeah, well, but they also patched some of that stuff too, Dave. Like, that was a whole thing where it's like... Yeah, so the first... Can I just go look at it? I just want to look at it. Yeah, so the first house I built, I was like, oh, I'm going to make, like, I was going to use the angled walls and, like, an angled roof to go with it. And I was like, man, this is really fucking annoying. And then I switched to curved walls and a curved roof. And I'm like, man, this is really fucking annoying. And there's, like, no windows that work on it. And it's just really a shit experience. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like, oh, because, what is there? Oh, okay, there's water. I'm like, what the there's no water. It's like, oh, because this is, like, a really actually relatively new feature. Oh, Sims modded launcher. I don't think so. But it could be. I don't know. But it's like, oh, like, platforms were only released whenever the Japanese expansion came out. And it's like, oh, you could only wash toddlers in a sink... or no, babies? Toddlers in the sink, starting in, like, the Mount Komorebi one. So it's like, until then you had to have a bathtub, and that was it. Like, literally, you had no other choice. And just, like, weird shit like that, where it's like, why did that take you, like, 6 years to add that feature? I don't know. What was the other one I was thinking? But yeah, like, showers is a big one. There's still tons of things that aren't in it, like, aren't in Sims 4 compared to, like, 2 and 3 and whatever, but some of the weird shit, like, as a new player, where I'm like, I expect this to work. Why doesn't this work? And it's like, oh, it was only added like a year ago. This game's been out for a very long time. Why is this a new thing? But, you know, like, just kind of having that context helps as a new player to be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's maybe why that doesn't work as well as I expect it to, you know? But yeah. I'm still annoyed about these little cornery things because I have these platforms. I don't remember. I tried it a couple different ways, but yeah, because I have these two different heights, for some reason I can't fucking, those corners don't match, because fuck you, that's why. But yeah, the biggest thing I need to do is terrain paint and the kitchen. I'm really kind of worried though, because I didn't actually want this to be here, but I don't know. I don't know how to move a build to a different plot without uploading it to the gallery, and it's not done yet. Yeah, Steph. Yeah. Hello, Pessimistic Snake. That's another video idea. Like, it's not like, I say idea like it's fucking clever. I'm not saying it's clever. It's just like I have things to say. I have opinions. But a lot of people have been doing like what they want to see in The Sims in 2023 and what they want to see from Sims 5. And it's like, I have so many things because I've just been like power playing it that I'm like, oh, why don't they have this? Why is this not a thing? Why does this not exist? Oh yeah, like ponds and stuff was only added when they added cottage living. Terrain paint wasn't in at launch, I think. And like terrain tools weren't in launch and stuff like that. Save your plot your own. I didn't know how to do that. I opened this, but I don't know. I mean, I'm interested in Paralives, but like, I can be interested in both, you know? I'm interested in, it's like being like, oh, like I'm interested in, you know, whatever new game Stardew releases, but I'm also interested in any other fucking farming game. Yeah, I don't know how, because that's the only places to open it here, right? Manage worlds. Gallery. Oh, no, yeah, gallery, that's where I was. My library. But even then, it's like, there's nowhere to like save it. How do I save it? Or does it just show me it here? Do I not have to save it? No, these are just like all the the buildings that exist in general, right? Because I haven't saved any of my builds. These are just things I saved from like the gallery. Yeah, but these are all just builds that come with DLC. These are not my builds. I have a thing, I don't know why it's not there. Yeah, there we go, I have that. View catalog? I don't know. Little folder icon top center. In my library? No. Oh, over here? Oh, this thing? Oh. Yeah, see, I went to the gallery and I'm like, where the fuck, how do I... And I went to the menu and I'm like, where the fuck, how do I... Okay, that's good to know, I guess. Alright, so I could try that. Lot? But I don't want it to be public. Save lot to my library. Right? Not share lot? Yeah, I just want to try it on other lots, basically. Like, I haven't even put any information in it or anything. Okay, so hypothetically, I could look around. Was it a 30 by 40? Yeah, 40 by 30, sorry. I don't even know, actually. Like, do all the maps have 40 by 30s, or am I going to be fucked? That one's a 40 by 30, but it looks like it's the other way. Oh, this one sucks. I always click on this one because it looks like it's a thing, but it's like, oh. Wow, okay, and they're not great sizes either. Can I just look at this, though? Katie's being cute. But yeah, the thought was, like, if I had it in, not this one, but like somewhere that more looked like a more urban area or something, it might fit in better. It might look more like I want it to. That's the thing, is like trying to figure out what kind of terrain paint basically that I want to do. If I want to match it to like what's around it, like match it to a grass or match it to a thing. 64 by 64. See, like that doesn't look by a 40 by 30, but wow, they got a lot of puppies. Now I'm just looking at the people. People. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell the size from the pictures, you know, because they've got that perspective kind of thing going on. Also, I didn't realize that apparently, like, all the different festivals you go to here are in, like, the different areas. I literally thought they were all just the same one, because they look the fucking same. Shows how much I pay attention. Yeah. Not a lot of ground level lots. Technically that one is the right size, but I don't know if I'd want to replace that. Kitty cat's making noises that could be coming from either end, and I'm not sure. Everything just looks so pretty and pristine. Oh, is that one that I did? Over here? What's that? Some food on the ground. Yeah, it looks too pretty. Of course, I'm spending this time doing this when it, like, you know, stopping me from actually... I don't think I'm going to want to go here, but may as well look. Stopping me from actually doing the things I need to do. Yeah, these are all, I don't know, at least here it looks like they're all kind of grassy. Well, let me look here. Either way, it smells like cat food. One is slightly more rancid. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of like Sims 3 and Sims 2 videos. I've just been watching a lot of videos in general, honestly. Is this the other one? Is this the... Because there was another lot that was also 40 by 30 here. I don't... It's not... It could. But I don't think so. I mean, I could also just drop it in and see what it looks like kind of thing, but this would be the wrong direction and it would make my life difficult. What's everybody else been up to today? Why did I pick a 40 by 30? Like, seems like that's making my life more difficult. Okay, so fancy area. Is this, I don't know, 30 by 30. Oh, let me look and see this one, even though it's the hottest spot in town, apparently. Like, that's way too pretty. The surrounding area, I mean, it's like way too... I think every area is going to be like that, but, you know. Oh, is this one that has, like, special doors you can only go in if you're famous, maybe? Not what I want. I want this button. Mostly just waiting for the day to end. I spent most of the day in bed and only just got dressed because I was just fully... mentally, physically, emotionally, just feeling exhausted. I'm thinking it might be evergreen, but is there... that one's 40 by 30, but that's... well, that one's 30 by 20. Why did I choose 40 by 30? I didn't think it was that big of a lot. I don't really want to take... especially in here, I don't really want to take like the community lot spaces. Could I even fit it on one of the smaller ones? Like if I took out a bunch of the external stuff? Let me look over here. Cleaning and laundry. I was supposed to do laundry today, but I didn't get anything done. Oh wow, we were all gonna do laundry today. Trying to figure out why my brain hates me. Same. This is so small. I don't think I'd be able to fit that on there, even if I deleted half of the shit I've built already. If I... Also this one, from what I've seen of people doing rebuilds. Yeah, this one has a lot of like weird shit. Like the roof is one tile farther over than it should be. You can see. Over here. And I think like the windows are spaced kind of weirdly. There's a bunch of houses like that where it's like they've missed like painting a wall or painting a roof or something. The thing is like if I tried to put it here to see what it looked like, I don't know if I could replace this back in my world. Also, this one's like half as expensive as the one I've built. And my expense is probably half garbage. What did it say? It had like 80 garbage receptacles or something, but half of it is just literally actually garbage. If I save this to my library, then I could bulldoze it. And I could see what it would look like if I tried putting it in here. Oh, not that. This. Hugs pessimistic snake. Yeah, I know it's the wrong size. Oh, I do have snowy escape stuff. I need to check and see like what items I have in here. Furnished. Replace the lot currently in build mode. Yes. Okay, this is what I'm trying to see is like, if I remove half of the shit I've already built, yeah, I'd be able to have the building. I could scooch that stuff forward. I could remove either the garbage or the cars. Just want to see like size-wise what it looks like here. Oh, yeah. Oh, do I not have move objects on right now? Oh no, it still has some of the cars and stuff, but yeah, it's like not good. It's a weird place for a bar, just in general. Not really sold on it. Hey, Irish Lily. If I put this back down again. Hey. All right. Larry's Lagoon. What is that? Is that a... Is that the... What is that? I don't know. That is the thing, right? What is that? I'm gonna go look at it. Oh, that's way too shiny. Doesn't look that shiny from where I was, but that is definitely not what I want. Yeah, I might have just built something that doesn't fit anywhere in the world. Who knows? Not that many lots here, and one of the lots I would try has people in it. This one's like I don't know, they're all like storyline shit. So I think everything's storyline shit here. Oh yeah, definitely not urban in any way. Also facing the wrong way. Some of the DLCs have like quests and shit. So there's like specific characters and stuff. I think the one that has the most storyline is the Strangerville one. But I know this has like specific, like there's only 5 lots in this DLC, but I know there's like specific characters and like there's like a wolf pack and shit. Oh god, the farts though. Really? Although you're really stretched out and cute right now. Yeah. But like specifically here, it's more just like, you know, okay, there's like 2 residential builds, but then I think these are both probably more related to the specific storyline characters and like people you have to talk to and like werewolf entrances and stuff. As opposed to some of the other areas where it's just like, it's a house. It's a museum, you know. But yeah, I know there's like werewolf bunkers and shit. underground werewolf shit. Probably someone you have to talk to here. I don't know. I haven't played through it, and I haven't watched anyone else play through it, but... Yeah, I see, I could have just done that. That would have been a bar. Well, not exactly, but, you know, mostly. Maybe I'll just leave it where it is. It won't fit anywhere. It won't look good anywhere, and I have made poor choices with my life. Yeah, I don't have these ones. The blank 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 lab. Yeah, this is all too fancy up here. These are all too small except for that one, which is literally a fucking plane. Seems like I should have gone for like a 30 by 20 or a 20 by 20, not a 40 by 30. Did I look at this one? But yeah, it's like, this one's like house, house, park, house, 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 empty lot, house, empty lot. Like, all houses and then just like 4 communal lots. Not 5. Really doesn't like me switching worlds every 5 seconds. That's what I mean. It's like, I could put it here, but it's like residential pretty houses. Doesn't really fit. Oh my god. Sorry, cat farts. No, I know, but the bar I've made that looks like absolute shit and has a bunch of like garbage and construction around it and stuff, like, it just doesn't match anything else. Like, I think out of anything, I would have thought either Evergreen or Moonwood Mill. Or maybe... Why is this one not popping up with a thing? Why is that? It's like popping up above it and then going away. Let's sand my shoe now. That's the thing, is all the lots here that it would fit on are the community lots, which I wouldn't want to replace because that's like the whole fucking point of this pack. And it's like, apparently made it like way too big of a lot, apparently. I didn't think that was such an uncommon size of lot. Next time I'll go for a 30 by 20, because apparently 30 by 20 is way more common. No, I don't want to click there. I wanted to click here. Basically, I was just trying to think where I would expect it to be placed before I did all the terrain paint, because obviously the terrain paint kind of matters. I just used this lot because I was like, whatever, all these lots are empty, it doesn't matter. But I wasn't trying to like match it with the locale. But like, literally, I was kind of aiming for it to be in like a urban-ish setting. And it has like literally like an alley full of garbage and a construction area behind it and like dumpsters and graffiti and like a parking lot and stuff. So it's like, it's a bit much to just be in the middle of a residential area and doesn't match any other areas. But that's my fault. Tiny little pieces of fluff on my glasses. Yeah, apparently, from what I understand, the Sims games chronologically are not the right order for the actual lore. And also, The Sims 4 throws all the lore out the window and is not on the timeline, apparently. Then again, we also don't have strippers. And we can't give people the finger, so, you know. I might just fucking whatever and whatever. It doesn't fit anywhere, it's not useful for anyone, but, you know, I'm too far gone to really make huge sweeping decisions and changes. Like, I could destroy all this, destroy all this, destroy all that, and then just, like, destroy all that, and then just place this somewhere else, and it might make more sense. Like, not having to fit all this other stuff into it. Just use the build itself. Put it on a 30 by 20, and it'd be more useful. Maybe I'll just work on the kitchen for now. Oh yes, I took everything out of the kitchen so I could work on the kitchen. Could scooch things around, maybe, but I don't think it would work out very well. I was trying to think if I could, like, center these on the window better, but it would not work out very well for me, I think. Yeah, the way I have this, there's not really places for anything. Not really space for anything. It's one of those things that would make sense to have, but also it's kind of weird. I don't know. We have one of these out here, and we have that in here. This kind of stuff, I don't know if, like, the Sims will just, like, put it away or take it or something. Don't know about that. Keep moving stuff around as we go. I want to have, like, a thing with, like, chopped up ingredients and stuff somewhere around here. And somewhere to have, like, spices and stuff. I might put, like, a shelf down for that, though. I know this was an option. Could do something like that. Have a nice cool shelf all along the side. Right, things are only jumping to the top shelf. Okay, so that will work for me though. Maybe. Does that not work on a multi-shelf? That's annoying. Maybe I'd be better off with my own placed shelves. Oh, that almost worked. Maybe moving the counters would help too. Oh my god. This video game sometimes. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Something like that. Let's get at that. Get at that. Might look and see if there's anything else interesting that would fit. Hey, Sam. Could have some of these pots and pans up there, or bowls. No, not the potato. Oh my god, seriously? This cat. Oh, like it burns actually, though. Like it actually is burning right now. Is there a different color of this? No. Steph's just like LOL, 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 because Steph knows. Steph's nose knows. Wasn't there? Oh no, that's what's this one? I don't know. Oh yeah, that would be also maybe. This feels like strange to put on a big shelf. This could go on the fridge maybe. I wish things actually clipped better with these kinds of situations. Oh yeah, that is floating. More than I thought it was. Yeah, you can see that it's clipping in there. Alright, let's not do that down there for now. Oh, can we put that in here? Does this work? Alright, it doesn't jump to it. It's not floating too bad. I know this is like a delivery food bag, but I was kind of hoping it would look like ingredients, you know? Stop that. That's not... Oh, it's floating. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that, which is basically just going to smell up the joint. I mean, the whole place is filled with empty cups and stuff. I'm not super worried about it. It's more for aesthetics than anything. Yeah, nothing's on the right fucking level. I hear kitty tummy issues. No, not that, but sure. Still? Okay, wait. No, I'm really confused. Did you like... Oh, you kind of clipped to that. Okay. Are you clipping to it or not? No, I'm really confused. I thought you were. No, okay, you're just being weird because of the shape and size of your box, I guess. And then you go super low into that. Do you go underneath? No. The things that... Oh, I guess I could put one on there, but that would be weird too. The things that do and don't clip to shelves is frustrating. How floaty is that? Very, very floaty. Hello? Can I see you? Yeah, and that's basically inside the shelf. I think down here might be okay. Hello? Okay, let me get back to where I was. Where did I... Oh, it's down here. Yeah. Basically pick a shelf and whatever one looks okay, go for that one. I think this middle shelf might be better. Nope, still super floaty. Maybe the frying pans aren't gonna go good. Yeah, oh, pretty super floaty. This looks kind of floaty. Yeah, oh god, that one's so floaty! How did I not realize until now? It looked okay. Oh, wait. It like looked like it clipped for a second to the shelf. If only I could fucking see. No, I think it's just the angle making me think it was. It's not great, but, you know, I don't know. I might just do it anyways. Is there anything else that actually fucking clips to the shelf? Dirty plate. Okay, well, calm yourself and I will line you up better. How's it already been an hour? I haven't even done anything yet. She says every single time. Well, I guess I get to escape the cat farts briefly. So, I will be back. I'm gonna have some chocolate. I'm gonna put some perfume on. I'm gonna pet the kitty. Just feeling a little defeated and frustrated. One of those things where it's like, where would it actually make sense to put these? I don't know, but they look coolest on the top shelf. So I guess that's where they're going for now. Interesting. What I should have downloaded is there's like a shelf or something that you can use that is like a modded thing, and it basically just makes it easier to place things. Would I want that? I don't think so. Alright. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And there's a jar of olives. Don't know. Table menu. Could put one of these over here somewhere. There's a wall of spices, but I think that's in the cool kitchen stuff. Could just put all the different colors of spices in here somewhere. I have regrets on some of my placement of things. Why you do this? This is like, nah, fuck you. I would rather not do the thing you want me to do, actually. Seriously, though? Could you not? It's like, nope. Yeah, why did I pick like the worst things in the world? Why is everything so finicky and annoying? Alright. Fuck all y'all. Let's put some spices over here. You can move out of my way. You can be over here for now. Come on. Really? Gotta move everything in the whole world? How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we got some spices, got some sauces. Okay, so that was doing that. Okay. Maybe I'll just put this down here. Alright. Now I'm kind of annoyed because I'm thinking, I don't know if I have enough stuff to fill all 3 shelves. Alright, that's too big for that. There you go, that works. I might just say fuck this bowl in particular. Alright, what do we put on the middle shelf? Is the question. Not a lot of options. I could put a plant like it's an herb or something, maybe. That might be too fancy for this shelf. Yeah. Also too tiny. This shelf is very tiny. Trying to think of other decorations we have around. Magazines, posters. Not a lot of small things to fit on a shelf. Golden bowl of fruit. I could look for a different fruit bowl. A rug is not going to help me in this situation. Olive oil rack. I don't really know if I have a place to put that. Like, why can't we just have a fucking olive oil bottle? They're like, nope. Not allowed. I'm thinking like special of the day or something. Or like ingredients that need to be ordered or something like that. I wouldn't want that above the oven, but I don't really have anywhere else to put it. I'm regretting my decisions with these shelves, honestly. That's gonna still clip into the stuff below. I think that'll still clip. Oh no, we're alright, I think. We'll see. Is that? Oh yeah, there's ones we have. Okay. Where's the other fruit bowls and shit? Everything I want to use is too tall. Nothing's gonna fit on the short shelf. There's a fruit bowl. Only one color. Dessert things. I don't know about those. There's that fruit bowl. I don't really think we need a fruit bowl, but it's like one of the only things I can think of. You know, like that would hold ingredients or something. Could put some more of these in here, maybe. It's an interesting spice rack. All these tea sets and stuff are going to be too tall. That's really everything, huh? That's still too big. I can size it down, but... Oh, fuck's sake. One of these has alternate fruit, maybe not. No, maybe it was in a different pack. That's a fake one. Tropical fruit bowl. Oh, and it didn't either. It just has different fruit in it, but not different fruit depending on the swatch. It's also too large. Like, I feel like it'd be good to have fruit and stuff for even just like drink toppings, but like you wouldn't have it in a flowery bowl. That's shaped like a shell, I guess. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to put anything in the bar area. I was thinking if I turned it, then it would just look like fruit storage. I already have stuff out here. Like, this is basically the last room to do, which is why I'm kind of frustrated and tired and annoyed, because I'm like bummed out that I don't really have a place for it to actually make sense. Okay, you are gonna clip. You're just being weird. Is that? Well, you know. Well, that actually is going to go on that shelf on its own, maybe? I wish there was like a stackable version of this, like the opposite or something. I mean, you could stack it just by lifting it, but it would be weird. Also, the bottles stay the same. I was just thinking, like, it could be maybe this instead of the olive oil rack, or like cooking alcohol and stuff like that, you know? Don't really have anywhere to put this. Not remove the floor, thank you. Maybe I'll just stop looking at that for a second and try and figure out the other counter. Yeah. Don't know if I want this. Do I need to adjust the cam, kitty? Doing all right over there? Oh, this one. Yeah, this was actually just put in there temporarily, but I kind of like that in that room, maybe. Oh, you're so flat. Cat is all the way flat. Trying to show the whole cat. It's not working out. Also ruining my life because of the way I put the thing to loosen and tighten this. Alright, well if I can't easily show the whole cat, I'll just show the end that's cuter. I'm gonna take some arnica. Just realized I've somehow ended up with the bag of wet-tits in my room again. Sometimes I bring stuff up and I don't end up eating it, so I just put it on the side of my desk. Excuse me. In case anyone is wondering, cat is still farting its face off. Kitty's just like, I am floof. Do not interrupt my floof sleep. Have I had this thing open the whole time? That's annoying. Don't want to put... Oh yeah, this one is like really dim though. Eh. I did want a cutting board of some kind. Oh, because that's only like a partial one. Trying to think where it would be the best. Are these gonna be a bitch? Can these go on here? No, of course they can't. Are these gonna line up if I... No, they're gonna be floating weirdly. It's not terrible. Unlike these cat farts, though. Oh my god. Right. Look at the food again. Hypothetically, that's more than enough. Got a fridge, we've got sinks, we've got an oven / stove, we've got a dishwashing machine. Dishwasher, that's what it's called. Got a fire alarm, got a sprinkler system, got a microwave, got a mini fridge. One of the biggest things I actually need to do is like test it, like test some of the stuff with an actual character. Hello, Haggis. Just thinking of things to add to my to-do list. Excuse you. I'm kind of grumpy and struggling, and everyone else is pretty quiet. And the cat's farting a lot. That's as much as I know. Struggle bus is real. Oh no. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling hormonal. My nerve pain in my arms is flaring up, and I'm just struggling. There's a chef guy, right? Yeah, there's a chef guy. Could put a chef guy in here. What's that? Playful decor? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, stuff like this too. Mosquito trap seed. Right. Oh, that's not what I wanted. It's so bright in there compared to like the floor over here. I'm kind of thinking like I could do the terrain paint, and then if I wanted to, maybe off stream, I could like remove the stuff around the build, move it to a smaller lot, and redo the terrain paint. And then that way I'd have the best of both worlds, where like I can just finish this build as it is, but if I'm really feeling up to it, I can make it a little bit more usable for smaller lots. I can hear the kitty cat snoring. I can't believe there's only 2 different ladders. It's ridiculous. Oh, you can barely hear the little kitty snore? Oh. Kind of like what I had better, maybe. Yeah, no, it stopped making that noise, so you can't hear it anymore, right now at least. A lot of taller height doors for some of these packs that I haven't even seen before. Bet you can hear that. That might be one of the only like diagonal windows I've seen. It's these ones. And of course it's not fully diagonal. It's just like a little bit. Can't make like an A-frame house with that, but... roof ducts. Could put a satellite dish on the roof. Such a weird noise. I don't know. It seems like weird for placement. I just thought it might be good for like, you know, satellite radio kind of thing. feel like it just looks out of place. That looks cool. Oh, I think oh, it's a carpet. Okay. Just going through some of the things I haven't looked at yet, or haven't moused over yet. Of course, I came over here to look at the terrain paint, and then I'm just getting distracted. Alright, we've clicked on all the things. Where the heck? I don't even remember. Oh, in here. There we go. Oh my goodness. Also, for those of you keeping track, I am almost 350 or around 350 chapters into One Piece now. Basically, all I did today was either read One Piece, make lunch, or watch Sims videos and lay in bed with cats. That was basically my entire day. Oh, I should save because I haven't saved yet. That would be a good thing to do. Not just terrain paint, I guess. There's also like rocks and plants and stuff, but I think I might want to do terrain paint / flooring first to figure out where I want to put stuff. You know, like you could have something like that. Isn't there another, like, large paver one? Gravel. Does not look like gravel, though. It's definitely a possibility. Oh, maybe it's this one? Yeah, I think it's that one I was thinking of. Is it just one color? Yeah, just one color. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's that one. Okay. Now I need to double check. Oh, Kitty's moved. Kitty's cute. my other phone. Of course. Oh my god, the cat that was just on my lock screen. Load slower, please. Oh yeah, I'm on chapter 345, apparently. And I just smeared my glasses somehow. Oh, wait. Okay, so it's like a prettier version of that one. You can even like put in a couple so it looks like it's part of the same floor, but it's not. Tarmac. I feel like this would be like something to use primarily over here. And then maybe use paint for the edges. That's the thing though, is if I like, this is what I'm talking about. If I use something like this for the entire fucking lot, then it's going to look weird no matter where you put it, because the edges aren't going to match anything else, you know? This is why I'm kind of like, maybe I'll just finish this as it is, and then, oh, okay, so that's another one that you can alternate in there. Like finish this as it is, and then maybe make a version with the smaller size without so much stuff around the edges to make it easier to fit into an actual world. I can just do something like that too. I'm like, but would I really want to put a sidewalk all the way up here? All the way back here? Or just have the sidewalk that goes from there and then have the road that goes from there kind of thing, maybe. Oh god, of course. This is the problem with having the freedom to put doors anywhere. That won't go well. And I can't do floor tiles uneven, basically. So probably gonna want to use more terrain paint in this situation. Which... yeah, there's like a concrete one, basically. I feel like I should probably do this in the daytime. feel like no matter what I do, this is gonna look like shit. Anyone else feel like that? Yeah, hard to do a square straight line with this kind of thing. I've made decisions with my life that are making my life difficult now. Just trying to think if I just have like the main route one thing and then like the parking area is one thing and then make it all make sense. No, that's weird. Also wrong, but also weird. Like, see, that feels more like a road surface, I guess, but maybe not like a parking lot. I don't know. Some of these just have such repetitive patterns as well. Could have a dirt parking lot. I was just kind of imagining it being in a urban area. This really looks a lot brighter than you'd think it would compared to the swatch. What did I say like a move? I don't know what I said. Oh, weird and wrong, but also weird. Oh no. I'm sorry. Just trying to think, like, if I was to just go all the way around. Oops. Nope, that's not how I do that. I don't know. The grass or whatever is going to be on the edge is going to be weird, especially if I have a straight line across. I don't know. I will continue to try to figure it out after the break. Alright, man, 5 minutes goes by really quickly. I didn't have any snacks. I basically just smelled kitty farts, got my tea, went pee, and then the kitty joined me in the bathroom, and I'm like, I guess you're here now. I'm feeling a little chilly though from going downstairs. I have to remember that, oh, I was going to say that the kitty is still in the bathroom, so when I check for kitties at the end of stream, are you coming? I heard it make a noise. Do you want to pick in the room? Oh, you're going to go? Oh, I'm going to close the door. Okay, don't kill Tim, please. It's decided to loaf at the top of the stairs, but we do have some Christmas lights on the stairs, so hopefully Tim doesn't trip over it and die. Sorry, I'm kind of procrastinating because my wrist hurts and I'm grumpy about this whole terrain situation. I could just do something else, but I don't know what I would do. I want to finish this build. I'm so close to being done. I've been working on it for so long. I just want to be done. I could try setting up the alternate version. Just like deleting all the shit around the edge basically and paring it down for a smaller lot, but even that would be probably a bit click intensive. I should have put something on it to show me that which one was which, but that's fine. Was there like a 30 by 20 or a 30 by 30? Oh yeah, the caboose, right? But like, these are all cool and interesting. I don't really want to replace them. That's like a story guy, I think. And I also don't know if you can remove those lot challenges. Let me go here and see what we think about this situation again. Okay, so I think this is the second. Oh, right. So it has that. Yeah. Also, actually, out of curiosity. No, not that. How do I know? Maybe I have to look at it when I'm saving it to know which items I have from some of these packs. I'm trying to think of like if there's anything on here I would want to save. Could do that. Okay, and then it's interesting that that tree didn't make it, but that tree did. Oh no, there it is. It just was at a weird angle. It's funny that that one keeps disappearing, but that one doesn't. Why you do this? Oh, I think that's one of the snowy escape things. I'm trying to think of what other snowy escape things I had on here. Oh, we lost our hydrant, which might be fine. I don't know. What is it? Delete? Is that the same spot it was? Okay. What is it stopping me from moving? Oh, is it the what do we lose from that? Oh, no, we haven't actually lost anything. That's fine. Oops. Try to see if I can find these lights specifically. I think this one's closer. Maybe not. That one's the same as that one. Maybe if I filter for eco lifestyle. No. All right. See you later, Sam. Maybe if I filter this for eco lifestyle. A surprising number of plants. Do this. Let's see more things. this is not what it is, maybe? That looks like the right one, just the lighting's a bit different. Oh god, yeah, it has no light. That's annoying. If I do that, I can kind of fake it, but it's still different. Nope, not what I want. How do I remove floor? Not what I want. Guess I could just erase. Nope, that didn't do anything. Am I fucked? Oh, hammer? Okay. I can do that at least. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Alright. I still think I could move everything back a bit. But what would I put in the back? What would I put in the front if I didn't move it back? Ow. Also, this edge of this road sucks. Why is it that everything over here is flat, but then this is just like this? Which also you can see underneath the world, apparently. I've heard of that bug, but I hadn't seen it for myself yet. Oh, I should look inside to see if everything got fucked up moving stuff over. Also, I should probably put like a light out back. Maybe I have to move the camera. The lighting like stays even though I haven't got it there anymore. That kind of works out. It's really dark. What? It's really dark if I do that. If I put this here. I feel like that's okay. I don't know why this tree never shows up anymore. It's because of the sign. Don't know. The thing is too about this area, it feels less weird even if I didn't do any terrain paint. But I feel like I'd still want to put something down. And also some plants, some weeds. Okay, so that's similar, but not quite the same. Yeah, I need more of this like terrain paint kind of stuff. Wow, okay, that's not what I was expecting. Yeah, it's still very bright. Just looking to see if there's anything that, you know, jumped out at me as being useful for this situation, but I'm not seeing a lot of it. Trying to see if I could use this to soften these edges. Not really. Not what I want. No, that's basically just the same thing over and over again. Oh, and that's way lighter than it looks. There are really not a lot of options, and they're all very different color than they look in the swatches. Just trying to see if I could like darken, but it doesn't seem like there's a darker swatch really. There's like a mud swatch. Not what I'm looking for. No, I don't think I'm making any of this better. Maybe if I just, I don't know, like take the slabs away and do something else with that. Basically just like a dirtier version of the rocks you can put around. I think the kitty cat has just jumped onto my tray again for some reason. It's interesting that even after like bulldozing the paint, there's like paint here that stayed. Kitty, what are you doing? Jeez, hit the camera and scared myself. Excuse you and your ass on my tray. Yeah? You wanna come sit on my bed? Oh, you're farting on my tray. Why are you doing that, huh? Why are you doing that? Yeah, bed's right here. Did you want? No, that's my chair. It's like, but there's nobody in it. My chair. Now it's rubbing its face on the camera. And yawning. Yeah. Is it time for you to go home? There's food on the plate downstairs, I know. So you haven't even gone downstairs to look and see if there's food. Little Mr. farting on my food tray. Okay, apparently you're gonna just lay down. Also, this doesn't match this. Might match better. Oh. Maybe. Fed mitts time. No. Nope. These are all worse. At least that's kind of in the right family of color. Nope. I mean, at least if I did something like gravel, then I could actually try and texture it into the area around, but I feel like gravel would be a terrible, terrible option for this kind of place. Right, and none of these have an alternate color. Because of course they don't. Well, this one does, but it's just concrete. Struggle is real! Oh. It was the tarmac that was possibly slightly better. Yeah, now I'm not sure about this on the roof. But that's the only color available. Maybe that's better for this area. Yeah, I don't know. I've had it that way for so long, but maybe it is better off that way. Excuse me. I was thinking there'd be at least some concrete or something back here, but I wish there was some darker gravel stuff. It just seems like the edges are so stark for that kind of thing, you know? Yeah, I'm trying to like make this match things is a bit weird. Whoops, not what I want. Yeah, I can't fully blend that in. But I could just use that instead of this, maybe. Oh, anybody else have weird deja vu? I was kind of looking for like a slab, not... No. Why is this all going to be so difficult, is the question. How many times am I going to redo the same thing over and over again? Like if I did something like that, could I blend that in? Not really. Like this doesn't make sense though anyways, because at this point there's nowhere for them to be lining up. I wish I could mass move like multiple items easily. Because I kind of want to try scooching all this stuff back a couple tiles. But I don't know what I would even do with the space in the back if I did. Why are all these so bright? No, it's too bright to even match with that. I don't think it's working out. Right, because the door's not centered. Trying to make it so the edge of the building doesn't look so weird. Although I'm going to probably put some more plants and stuff here anyways. Can you imagine how difficult it would be to move these? I guess you'd have to use just the vehicle, but like to move these in like a gravelly area. That would suck. Katie's doing the stretches and the yawns. What you doing? Other than stretches and yawns. How's it going? Hi. You seem like a very sleepy kitty cat. Time for you to go home soon. Yeah. Time for you to go home soon. And stop farting in my room. Oh, now you want to leave my room again? Here you go. Oops, sorry. There you go. Bye-bye. Go enjoy some yum-yums. It's probably going to go outside, go poo, come back, ask for food, and then not want to leave the house. It's usually what it does. Welcome back, Sam. Oh my god, the farts it left on the way out. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, it's definitely going to go to the bathroom. Hey, Key Sky. Trying to make it look like there's like kind of worn in pathways that people take. The bummer is I know there's like a bug where things like terrain paint sometimes disappear, so even if I spend like a million years on this, it could all just not show up. Must be this one then. Just looks a bit dark on the edges. I thought maybe it was a different one. Oh, maybe that's too much still. I think this might be one that I do a little bit more with just plants. I don't know. Let's give it a save. And then I guess the biggest thing I would want is just some more plants and stuff. Kind of like that one. Oops. Nope. I can't go any smaller than that, huh? Still kind of like that one. Where's the weeds at? This asset has been depreciated. I think I want more weeds than that. That's cute though. I feel like there's already maybe too many plants on this lot. Oh, that's cute. But that's in a set I don't want to use. Okay, we've got grass. If we made that smaller, it might be okay. Looking for the really sparse, fluffy shit, you know? I didn't realize that was under trees. Did I have space for that? Not right now, but if I scooched everything forward, I might. I think I need to go into the items, not just this. That might be why I'm not finding the things I'm looking for. Oh, here's some stuff though. Lily pads. What's this one? Just grass. That's as small as that goes. Might be a bit too green. Might be better. Tiniest grass clump. Slightly different color. Some of this grass is very weird. That one's not a bad. We'll see. Looking for this kind of color scheme for grass. I know this isn't meant to be real items, but like some of this stuff is so low quality. But some of it might be good for like layering things, you know? That looks like a weed. Trying to zoom through here. Looking for all the good shit. These are huge. That seems like a weed. It's funny how many times they use like the same textures and stuff in like every... Oh, that's really pretty. I need to use that. Not in this, but something else. How many times they use the same like texture, and it's like, why don't they just add that to the main game? I don't know. That looks like a weed. Gonna sneeze. Yes, it is that time. Just gonna check these last couple of flowers. Oh yeah, rocks. Haven't looked at rocks yet. That's my reminder to look at rocks, I guess. Whatever. Still need to look for plants and stuff in these areas, but yeah, I can't do that. Oh, okay, well, that's not what I want. But anyways, let's save that. And I'm gonna get the heck out of here because my wrist really hurts and I am emotionally not doing great. But other than that, I hope people had a good stream. That's not how that sentence goes, but sure. I hope people enjoyed the stream at least a little bit. I sadly did not finish building this like I hoped. I was really hoping I was going to finish that tonight. Alright, man, thank you for the biddies. Who are we going to raid? Alright. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't know. I want to actually accomplish something tomorrow. Otherwise, I'd say maybe I'll do that off stream and then just play something different on stream, but... don't know if that's a joke, Golly. I'm reading it. I'm like, I don't get it. But yes. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, but I didn't know about the like spacing of the letters and stuff. If that was a... I don't know, man. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will see you all tomorrow. And good night.